Hi, my name is Lawson Wallace. I'm a writer, blogger, and YouTuber. I have content on Medium.com. I have a Substack newsletter. I post on WordPress, my own blog, and I'm a guest blogger on the Digital Amendment ecosystem on WordPress. Uh, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Just Google the name Lawson Wallace and look for my picture. And you'll find links to my content. And a lot of my content is no longer behind the paywall. I just ask that you watch and engage with my content, and leave comments and share links. Share links to my posts to all your socials and your email. Help me grow. Help my YouTube channel grow. I think I answered this before, but it was an open-ended question. There's a lot of different answers I could do, and I haven't posted in over a week, I think, because I just ran out of gas. I just ran out of things to talk about, and I wasn't getting any new suggestions. So I guess I just needed a break. But I'm going to try to post a lot this week to compensate. Suggestions. Send me suggestions of what you want me to talk about. Because I need to know what interests you, and I need to know how I can help you. So that's my jam. That's what I do. But you need to help me out. Give me suggestions. Someone asked me about my experiences as a young guy. And most of my experiences as a young guy in high school and as in my 20s was just loneliness and a sense of failure as an adult. And a lot of it was things I couldn't help. I did not understand the extent of the learning disabilities until I got much older. But I don't want to use learning disabilities as a cop-out. A lot of people have learning disabilities. I think it's just somehow I allowed negative programming to get inside my head. And because I didn't understand about reframing. I had never heard of it. You don't understand how much control you have over your own thoughts and your own belief system. I mean, you have a lot. Each of us as individuals have a tremendous amount of power over the outcomes of what we think. And if I would have learned how to turn my thoughts around and condition my brain when I was younger, it would have helped me when I was older. Because there's this thing in biology, it's called neuroplasticity. The younger you are, the more plastic your brain is, and the more it's easier to learn new things and adapt to changes. The older you get, the more hard-headed you get. That's an oversimplification, obviously. I'm not a scientist. I'm just bringing it down to my level. And so I internalized all this negative programming that I was receiving and that I was creating in my own head. And that created my own problems. So I have learning disabilities. A lot of neurodivergent people are quite successful. There's no reason I couldn't have been. You know, it's just, I wrote a story about this, how your thoughts can make you build your prison. And that's what it did to me. And I didn't understand. And the tragedy is, well, it's never a tragedy as long as you can change before you die. But it's sad that I had to wait until I was in my 60s to understand all this stuff. And I work every day, I work all the time, reframing my thoughts and changing my thoughts and trying to take control of what's going on in the chaos inside my brain. And it's actually showing effects. You know, it's baby steps, small progress. But I'm a lot more confident, I'm a lot more creative, and I'm a lot more at peace with myself than I was. And it just, you have to change your outlook. You have to change your thoughts. And nobody can do that for you. And the more you try to change, the more you try to better yourself, the more the people that are familiar with you, that are used to the old you, they're going to fight, do everything they can to keep you from changing. Because they like you just the way you are, and it's not even conscious. It's just that you're trying to better yourself, and they're stuck where they are, and they're going to be opposed to you and try to stop you, discourage you. You can't let that happen. So that's the story of it's one of the stories for me as a young guy. I negatively programmed myself, and I allowed other people to negatively program me. And a lot of it was malevolent, that word. People were doing it intentionally to harm me, out of meanness. And some people, like family and parents, meant well, certainly didn't mean me any harm. But they just made things more confusing for me than they needed to be. So I hope that helped. I hope that answered the question. And I might make more videos about my experiences as a young guy. But like I said, I need more suggestions, and I need everybody to share my content and leave comments. I'll talk to y'all later. It's a rainy, dreary day today. I'm staying in the apartment. So if I can make a couple more videos today, that'd be cool. So let me know what you think. I'll talk to y'all later.